Tomorrow is the big day for many of you. Yes, we're talking about the Samsung Galaxy S5 launch. We've got one in-house, so let's unbox it real quick. Obviously, there will be much more in-depth coverage following this unboxing, but whenever we get a big device like this or HTC One M8 or the Moto X or something, we like to do an unboxing just to sort of let you see our initial impressions after unwrapping it. Because usually once we do these, we haven't seen the device since the press unveiling, which for this device in particular happened to be a couple of months ago. So it's sort of new and refreshing, and yeah, we like to sort of just whip through and also see who does packaging different, stuff like that. So this is the AT&T model. Up there is the sort of minor list of specs. Obviously, it's LTE capable, can be used as a smart remote, has a heart rate monitor built in with S Health and all sorts of other health related things, runs the latest version of KitKat, 5.1-inch Full HD Super AMOLED display, which DisplayMate called the most beautiful or best display on the planet, 2.5 gigahertz quad-core Snapdragon 801 processor, which is the newest from Qualcomm, 16 megapixel camera on the back, 2 megapixel on the front, 16 gig version here for me. That's internal storage. You can obviously up that with micro SD cards up to 128 gigs. So faux wood look here, which they did on the S4 and Note 3. I don't think anyone did it before that, but so they've carried that over here. And lots of stuff falling out. So here is the quick start guide, which is actually semi-extensive. So if you're new and you really want to know all that stuff, here you go. Here's the device. So the device is extra light in hand right now because it needs a battery. So Galaxy phones are some of those where we actually do need to go into the entire box, because if we don't, we can't power them on because the battery is always tucked down inside. So SIM card, some other guides, safety warnings. You guys have seen that all. Let's keep going in here. So we've got earbuds. Yep, earbuds. And there's the battery. So USB 3.0 adapter, just like the Note 3 had. So USB 3.0 means you get that extra sort of plug there. Speeds up data transfers, charging, things like that. So there's your power adapter, and then the battery, which is what we really care about. All right, so battery, pardon me for forgetting this offhand, I believe it's 2800 milliamp hour. I know I should know that. I should have all these memorized, shouldn't I? I believe it's 2800 milliamp hour. Anyways, let's peel all of the plastic off of the device. And there is that faux sort of soft touch back. I don't want to call it faux leather like the Galaxy Note 3 had, but sort of soft touch going on there. No texting and driving. Pull that sticker off as well. And pop the back off this bad boy. So it does take micro SIMs, and then also your SD card goes right in here. So it's sort of like a dual slot. They probably stack on top of each other. And I'm not going to put the SIM in or do any of that stuff right now, and there's the heart rate monitor plus the LED flash. So where is the opening here? I don't know, so we're just going to rip it. There we go. All right, battery in that way. So the battery is a little bit different this year. You can just see they elongated it. So they must have had to add some extra things. Usually the batteries are much wider, but they elongated it. We should note that this sort of seal around that you're seeing around here seals up the battery and some of that stuff, so it is waterproof, or at least water resistant. So that's why you're seeing that. So when you put the back on your device, make sure you really seal it tight if you want it to be water resistant. Then you'll also notice on the bottom, they have a cap over the USB plug because it's sealed up for being water resistant. So make sure you seal that as well. All right, so here we go. Device now in hand. Let's get the ugly plastic out of the way here. So device in hand, there you go. I will say right off the bat, so this is the test I always do. So if I hold the phone in my hand normal, and I need to touch that top area with the notification bar, I sort of see how much of a shimmy that's going to take. So it's not a bad shimmy. So the HTC One M8, you have to do like this slide up to get up there. This phone so far, not too bad. That's almost Nexus 5 like. So obviously physical home button down here. There's your front camera and other sensors. On the back, there's your 16 megapixel camera and that heart rate sensor or monitor plus your flash, AT&T logo, Galaxy S5 external speaker, and again that USB 3.0 port down there with the cap on it. Power lock switch on the right, volume rocker on the left. Why every single phone manufacturer on the planet doesn't do it that way, I do not know, but they should. Your thumb's always there and your fingers are always over here. Take note, HTC. Up top, looks like there's another sticker there. We have headphone jack up top. You guys know I like those on the bottom, but there it is in the normal place up top, and that is more than likely an IR blaster. So there you go. Oh, also 2 gig of RAM. I don't think I mentioned that yet. And the home button also doubles as a fingerprint scanner. So let's power it on, and hopefully there isn't too much boot up stuff that I need to skip. See powered by Android there. That's apparently a big deal, even though we knew it was powered by Android, but Google's apparently mandated that happen. Samsung logo. AT&T noise. All right, Wi-Fi is on. It'd be nice if I could skip all of this. Sure. Is it bad that I just say yes to all of this stuff? Probably not. No, I don't have a Google account. Don't want one now. Sure, use my location. My name is Kellen, and that did not work whatsoever. Never been a fan of Samsung's keyboards, by the way. Don't know about you guys, but least favorite keyboards probably of them all. Skip the Samsung account, skip the other accounts, skip that, whatever that is from AT&T. And there we go. Oh, so it actually reminds you, check the battery cover, make sure it's on properly because your phone is water resistant. And if you don't click it on all the way, which I've been known to do on a video, and you guys tend to call me out for it. So let's take one more look around. Nice and sealed. All right. Oh boy, and we also have, oh, that's my magazine. I'll skip that. I will say that, and I don't remember this during our initial hands-on, but there's a ridge down here on the bottom that I can feel with my thumb every time I sort of touch the device. That's interesting. All right, so if you notice this, they're lighting up down here at the bottom. You've got your back, home, and then the menu button is now gone, and it's now an Android multitasking button. So please don't show that again. So no more menu. You do have multitasking. If you want to get to Google Now, that's going to be a long press, I believe, there. Wow, we got lots of stuff going on. So we'll play with all that stuff later, but obviously this is the new TouchWiz. So new TouchWiz has been changed in terms of the notification area, just sort of a skin overhaul, if you will. So the default view ends up looking like this. When you get into settings, you can change that, I believe. There we go, list view. And you can still hear all those really bad Samsung noises that have been there forever. So here's the full list of all that stuff. Lots going on. Let's just jump down to, wow, this list is amazingly long. About device and 4.4.2 for KitKat. So definitely, again, running the newest version. And that's basically all we want to show you in this unboxing. Here's the camera quickly, though. Nothing to take a picture of. So this is basically all we want to show you in the unboxing, though. We'll get to a software tour, things like that later. Shutter is pretty quick on this camera. Maybe not as fast as HTC One M8, but still fast. Lots of stuff to dive into there. Obviously, we're going to have some fun going through the new TouchWiz, performance, camera, all of that stuff. Full review coming, but we'll probably do a whole bunch of tips and tricks in between there. So stay with us. Anyways, we are Droid Life, Galaxy S5 time. We're out. Peace.